Alright, and that way will take us back to the entrance. So let's finish this out. Hey, you've already probably guessed why I'm here, but I'll say this just in case. There's a battle you'll have to fight up ahead, but if your levels get to 0, you'll get a forced game over. If you want to keep going after losing, you'll have to forge on with your new level after being drained. You should basically be fine if you're level 6 or higher. But be mindful of how many times you've finished already. Remember that you lose 3 times the levels if you finish while you're in the husk state. You won't want to have to do the climax of the story all over again, right? Make sure you saved and thoroughly prepare. I'm prepared, let's go. We're level 55. What's the matter, Michitaka? If it's the status of the artificial demon project you're interested in, you saw that only yesterday. That you've asked for a chat in private tells me something is bothering you. When you ask to talk one-on-one, or in private, it usually means you're upset about something. Read this. That's last week's newspaper. Sorry, I don't read the newspapers down here. Enough with the jokes. Page 3, the article at the bottom right. 3 high school girls missing. Mysterious disappearances continue. Did this incident happen in the town at the foot of the mountains here? Poor things. The family are out pleading for information, holding photos of the girls' faces. Even this part of the world has become so violent. Don't play dumb with me. You know those faces very well. It's that group of 3 locked up in there. Troodon's face is already so changed I didn't pick up on it. But those girls' faces are still human enough that I realized immediately. Those test subjects weren't unwanted. Of course they're unwanted. Whether they were born that way or became that way is a separate issue. Our previous experiments taught us the nature of Lilith's essence and the Aum factor, as well as their stable ratio. All that's left is a pliable personality we can control. No ordinary human will do. They must be compatible with demon essence. Those 3 have a so-called sixth sense, an exceptional ability to detect demonic energy. All A designations have successfully changed in line with my expectations. All that's left is to train them into obedient weapons, who will complete orders while retaining their will. But their human base means their combat abilities don't amount to much. We'll have to consider using demons as a base for our next artificial demon biological weapons. Biological weapons? The hell are you talking about? Wasn't the Messiah Project about raising guides to lead humans and demons a path of coexistence? And then I call out to them in every country, and we create a world that didn't discriminate against unwanted. Isn't that what we're talking about? I'm afraid that stage is already over, Michitaka. The natural born unwanted proved to be of no use for us as expected. In any event, demon realm taboos mean that entities known as unwanted are not all that common. And unwanted do not live openly in the human realm at all now. If they do not exist, then we can make them. Come on, rationally speaking, it's all so simple, right? You fucker! Also, we have a different problem. In order to ensure unwanted compatibility with Lilith's essence and Aum factor, a certain immature youth is required. But the younger our subjects, the more unstable their minds were from being underdeveloped, and the more prejudice they tended to feel towards demons and humans. Such qualities are necessary for ones who are to be our guides. Indeed, they must truly desire coexistence between humans and demons as much as we do. That's enough! I've heard enough! Understand now. You haven't lost your mind. It's just that your cold, rational logic has caused you to go far beyond what's right. As a comrade who fought against Lilith with you, as a friend who saved the world with you, I have to stop you, even if I have to resort to force. What are you planning to do with those demons, Michitaka? I'm not smart like you. There's only one way I can think of. These guys agree with me, and they're worried about what's happening here. That's right, humans and demons can understand each other. They can worry about each other, respect each other, and even understand each other's differences. We came up with this plan together. It's drastic, but if we can get to you to open your eyes... So this is the bond with demons you always talk about. This really is just like you. But I'm afraid it's your eyes that need to be opened, not mine. And I'll prove that to you now. The demon emblem. What are you guys doing? Why are you attacking me? So stop it, you guys! What's gone into you? Snap out of it! It's pointless. They're not brainwashed or being controlled. They become my ally of their own free will. I call bullshit on that. As far as they're concerned, you're nothing but a threat trying to harm me. The bonds you had through your summoning device are gone. This mark ties me to the mother of demons, Lilith. But for the effects of this demon emblem, the likes of your fake bonds are nothing. The demon emblem is simultaneously a contract with a demon and a curse. It has a rather striking pattern, wouldn't you agree? This is going to be the symbol that brings world peace. I will use the power of this emblem to become the guide to lead humans and demons. Proof that you entered into a contract. Did you forget what happens to humans that enter into contracts with Lilith? Did you say you understood why we deliberately decided to seal her instead of purifying her? You dumbass! Lilith is the mother of demons, the origin. Humans who enter into contracts with her have their souls cursed by God for eternity. That is to say, they are confined to purgatory. They will never reincarnate, their souls falling into the abyss to be mercilessly devoured by an evil entity. So they say. And at the same time, God loves Lilith so much, he sent 3 angels to try to bring her back from the demon realm. Purifying her would manifest her curse as natural disasters. An entity both hated and loved by God. One that must not be contracted with, and must not be destroyed. What a truly troublesome entity. But I can make use of this power. I haven't wound up like that man we fought. And that's because I didn't contract with Lilith directly. Hey, what do you mean by that? This is a baby. Only just born. I thought you should be the first I show it to. Her name is Nina. Born with both Atom Factor and Lilith's essence. She's the perfect manifestation of charisma. Do you understand, Michitaka? This is your very own unwanted with Lilith. Yep, Nina, an abomination born between Lilith and Michitaka. She really should be so much stronger than she appeared to be in Shrift 1. OW's meddling must have weakened her significantly. But damn! Getting Lil to conceive a child and then bottling up that baby? You really are going to hell, Richard. Seal or no seal? What? In order to get her pregnant, Lilith was presented with your stuff squeezed out during the lesser demon experiments. She was very willing to consent to it. Just like the demons here did, both humans and demons will be drawn to her, and will obey her of their own will. She has been born with the makings of a messiah. But she won't be the one to lead the world. That's because her body will never grow so long as she remains kept in this capsule. The emblem will never appear on her body if it never grows. And most importantly, I won't have to bother with the hassle of caring for a child. Like I said earlier, immature minds are not necessary in order to lead the world. That's right, it should be me. By accessing Nina's latent potential through the demon emblem, I will become the Messiah. Michitaka, you wanted to bring peace to the world with me. You were the origin of this plan. You who treat demons like humans. It's because you treat demons like people that you can forge mutual understandings, and that you're aiming for the possibility of coexistence, and that I could get this far. But now you understand, don't you? Your ideals were just nonsense, nothing more than a fantasy. Tell me, Michitaka, did you really think to stop my Messiah project with your bonds or whatever it is you call them? Demons are a reflection of the human spirit. It is because they are entities that mislead us that they mimic our form, peer into our desires, and sway our hearts. Do you get it now, Michitaka? Demons exist because humans are incomplete. They wouldn't exist if humans were perfect. Their hounding of the unwanted in the demon realm, the incessant infighting of the demon kings, it's all nothing but an imitation of humanity's incompleteness. Yes, and you are a shining beacon of humanity's completeness right now, aren't you? Your ideals are utterly absurd. It's like reaching out to your own reflection in the mirror and asking it to be friends. No, this won't go the way you think. Like I always used to say, people who do bad things get their just desserts. You'll understand soon enough. That you're going to keep going with this is unfortunate, but you're not going to have a nice death. I'll be watching from the other side. You ain't dying. I ain't buying that for a second. So he's dead. Disagreeable until the end. I never liked you, Michitaka. You always wax poetic about this and that. You never face reality. Even now, we humans look at others of our kind with prejudice based on slight differences in appearance and birthplace. And you thought we could accept demons? The coexistence of humans and demons will begin with the absolute control from things like this emblem. Demonkind will become one by obeying a single entity. And by bringing humans and demons together, we'll also complete our utopia, Michitaka. A world where demons don't attack humans, and humans don't fear demons. And with me as the keystone of peace, neither demon nor human nor anything else will disobey me. I will become God! Farewell, Michitaka. Though I hated you, I did very much enjoy our time together. I created Nina? The Messiah Project, a plan to force demons and humans to coexist and control them? I shot Michitaka for that? Yeah, notice the bloodstains crawling away and activating the computer. He clearly lived. The symbol is the proof of a contract with Lilith to force demon obedience. But my one is only manifesting through Nina? And the reason the emblem manifested on Nina was because her body grew up even though it wasn't supposed to. I used the emblem on my hand. Without realizing it, the symbol on demons. Don't jump to conclusions, Richard. You still don't know why you lost memory, or what happened with the accident in town. So many unanswered questions. The effect your emblem has now is a little different to the explanation given in that memory. Demons not obey you without question like that. Then I still not understand key thing. Lilith. Lilith is the one who contracted with you and Nina. If we meet Lilith and get her remove emblem, the contract will break, and emblem will vanish from Nina too. That also means Messiah Project will be done. I'm afraid that's not the case. We at MOW are taking over the Messiah Project. Who are you? So you forgot my face, huh? It seems the story about your amnesia were true. I'm the Vice Minister of Defense, Takefumi Ozaki, your Atoms watchdog, and also the successor to that research. Successor? Just a little further, partner. Our successor has started moving. Follow them and should find your answers. But you really did me a solid. I never thought you'd come back here yourself after vanishing for 8 years. You even went to contact Dr. Yui to discuss your emblem. Now our plans can proceed even without that woman. That woman? Don't tell me. Was sending Rose into Kagami Hospital part of MOW's taking over? Sure was. That was me. I got to send in the ace up my sleeve while cleaning up some still living loose ends. And good job on collecting that demon in the emblem. That made it even more powerful. It was worth Dr. Yui laying the groundwork. You did very well in driving that woman back. Without the help of the other two or even being a summoner, the demon emblem really does have that much power. Dr. Yui? Then the safety device and that tactic of shifting the boundary. Some great judgment, huh? Even if you'd failed to collect her, we'd still have a Demon King effectively sealed. I can't have you dying on me since you're the holder of the emblem. You'll be working for us for the rest of your life. We've advanced that project of yours over these 8 years. Even HQ is impressed by these plans. As we lacked an emblem holder, the original plans had to be modified, though it was no obstacle. But now we can revise them back to the original. You're coming with me, Father Richard. We'll have you finish the Messiah project you started. Don't be absurd. Who on earth would follow your orders? I won't let the emblem be selfishly used as a tool for the Messiah project, and won't be manipulated by the likes of you. You still don't understand your position, do you? Since taking over this facility, I'm the one giving orders around here. You don't have the right to refuse. And who's the one being selfish here? The Messiah Project was your idea, after all. I don't know what this amnesia is all about, but you're greatly mistaken if you think your old self has been entirely wiped away. And you're also misunderstanding something. I'm not giving you orders. That's because I can manipulate your emblem directly. That's right, Dr. Yui has completed her analysis of your emblem and created the emblem device from it. What? Emblem? Device? Oh no, there's no way! No matter how much of a genius she is, there's no way she can produce such a poor imitation with Lilith's emblem powers! And bluff, Richard! It obviously just tricked to make you obey! A poor imitation? Well, that's indeed so. That's because the exterior is an old generation arm terminal, but it's outstandingly sturdy and very much functional. And it's the genuine article inside too. Dr. Yui's analysis on Lilith's demon controlling power has been completed. Naturally, it's inferior to the real thing, but it forces obedience not only in demons. Pawns will be allowed to use something simpler and more powerful. Allow me to introduce the fruit of another one of your projects, the Arcana Angels. Yep, these things. AA006, Lovers Awaken. Order code acknowledged. Awakening complete for the execution of the Messiah Project. Our name is Lovers. I am an Arcana Angel, the sixth servant sent by God. My mission is to save wandering souls. Let us love all humans. Let us sing for world peace. What is this thing? An angel? Don't be silly, priest. What part of that looks like angel? Obviously just demon mimicking angel form. Is this from another project? Could this be that artificial demon? Just so. It's an artificial demon angel. An artificial demon made from cells cultured with demon essence. Designed to protect humanity. After you all went missing, they were going to ditch all these plans. But I took sole charge and finished all the artificial demons. This one's specialty is a demon that manipulates humans through song. I used a siren essence as a medium for that. According to the records, the sample was provided by 3 sisters who were very close. No way! But her love for humanity was too strong, and she was kept frozen at her initial stages. Her abilities will be perfect for someone like you as her opponent. Now go, lovers. Provide salvation for this unsavable soul. Let us sing like lovers so that we may approach your sullied soul. Let us sing with all our hearts so that you may be forgiven by God. Let us sing with mercy to pardon your ignorant hostility towards us. Let us sing together now. Heaven is just before you. Abide by your own will. Alright. Gospel prayer. Alright. Gospel prayer. Huh, not bad. With the emblem's power helping you, you're far above the ability of a normal priest. But you of all people should know you can't win against our official demon angels. Don't be such sore loser. The little thing only sing crappy songs. Siren songs are 100 times better to listen to. Don't give in, Richard. Keep going and purge creepy angel. Salvation. Salvation for defiled soul. That's enough of the hymns, lovers. Father here wants your salvation. You can show him your true form. Your restrictions on conception mode are lifted. Order code acknowledged. Switching to conception mode. Whoa! Disgusting angel, now even more disgusting! Just what is this thing? Our official demon angels have one fatal flaw. Using demon essence as a medium causes them to have a horrific body. They're made to protect humanity from demons. Their appearance must be acceptable to the humans they're protecting, rather than far removed from demons. That's why this mode is restricted. Their appearance must be one that anyone can pray to. That's they were made to look like angels. That's why they were made to look like angels. The three Siren sisters crave the embrace of madness. I wonder if you can stop them. Gospel prayer. That was it. Pathetic. Richard is being held tight by two hands. His body has been bound. Let go of me! There's no reason to be afraid. We want to save your soul. Your salvation. No pain, no age, no sickness. To supreme heaven. Well, that's slightly more pleasing to look at. What? I want to kiss you like a lover and squeeze you out, so that I may drain you of your filthy sin. I want to suck on you with all my heart, so that you may experience true heaven. I will whisper to you with mercy. Submit to us so we can pardon your pitiful form, aroused by one so bizarre. Now let us sing together. Your heaven is just before you. Accept us of your own will. You will not know age, nor disease, nor pain here. Let us love one another for all eternity. Kusu, kusu. This is the true form of the artificial demon lovers. Be careful, Richard. She probably used seduction attacks on you. Don't let Lesgage get to max. Gospel prayer. We need a calm mind. Cool calm. Am I going to get a turn? Alright. Gospel prayer. Gospel prayer. This should do it. Lovers kneels on the ground while staring up at the heavens. Did we somehow defeat her? Oh, not bad. Looks like it's not for lack of ability that you go so easy on female demon trash. I didn't expect you to push back an artificial little demon angel, even a failure one. I really am impressed. But it's lamentable that you would talk of having defeated it. You should have more faith in your research. Lovers, restart. Order code acknowledged. Restarting salvation. Well, don't move so suddenly! Disgusting movements make you look even more disgusting! Oh, no way! I shouldn't be able to move again! The artificial demon angels are life forms meant to be deployed to every country to protect humanity, are they not? Do you think some priest could just defeat them by himself? A single Arcana angel is expected to be capable of taking on a Demon King level demon. I don't think you had a chance from the beginning. I was giving it lenient orders because I didn't think much of you, but I see now there's no need to hold back. How about use a little more forceful means? Cut! Richard! Show's over. It was already decided that your fate would end here. Settle down and let lovers take you inside where you can enjoy eternal pleasure. Then I can finally complete my plans. Isn't this way too slow? Richard's helpless right now. Why are you not to actually finish him off? You're not some villain who sends monster after monster while relaxing at HQ like some cheesy TV show. Why do you have to envelop him? If left alone, that man will be a thorn in both my side and that of MOW's. But there's a reason I can't simply dispose of him. The emblem is an imitation of his. In other words, just as his emblem links to Nina's, my emblem gets its power by being linked to his. Oh, we have emblemception now, do we? The requirement for my emblem to function is the continued existence of the emblem holder. All that matters is that he's alive, not what state he's in. And of course, that includes him being kept inside his debauched, defective, artificial demon's womb for all eternity. Do you understand now, little madam? Ugh! Grateful to him. The Arcane Angels are a wonderful success. They're leagues past the demons I've used so far. So as a minimum of mercy, I've chosen a method of dealing with him that's not painful. I want him to take advantage of my goodwill and come along peacefully. Salvation. Embrace, defiled soul. Oh no! Richard unconscious! I gotta do something! You can remain active outside even while the emblem host is unconscious? I see. You're the origin. But the host himself doesn't seem to have any problems in that regard right now, so it doesn't matter at this juncture. Complete your orders, lovers. And with that, my plans will almost be complete. Firing pile bunker! Machina! Are you hurt, Richard? It's difficult to crush hostile targets with my current armaments, as I come in a hurry. Adopting the leap stance for escape. Please hold on tight! He's unconscious, Machina! Grab him and fly! You're not my master, but Richard's unconsciousness verified. Securing target and attempting to escape. Huh. Dr. Yui's prototype. What a tactless thing to do at such a key moment. That's perfect. Perhaps I'll try testing their capabilities. No sign of pursuit. It appears we managed to escape. I'll continue on and convey Richard to the church. Questioning him on the nature of this unknown opponent will have to be postponed until he recovers. You saved us in the nick of time, Machina. But why are you here? Richard was wary of you and wouldn't have told her anything. So how you know he in danger? After his signal spent the night in the mountains away from town, it went even further into them. Wouldn't it be more strange if I didn't consider that worrisome? Putting aside the fact that he was spending the night away from his room in the church, he was heading to an impossible place I have no data on. That alone was to consider him in danger. And this was my own decision. I did not convey my reasons for leaving to Dr. Yui, though I am sure my actions will be revealed to her very soon. Huh? Is that okay? A robot moving and acting on its own might be seen as a bug by Dr. Yui. It's hard to put into words, but when I thought about never being able to see Richard again, my standby mode automatically disengaged itself. It's a strange feeling. When he's safe, I feel a sense of fulfillment that's over and above my responsibility to protect him. If I were liken it to a human emotion, you might call it an equivalent to relief. Though that's not included in my original action self-evaluation. I believe it to be a feeling of relief from the bottom of my heart that he's safe. Has being together a few times with Maki really caused Emblem to influence her? No, that's not possible. But she's not acting like a robot, more like... It may be pointless telling a demon like you, but this might be a serious error. I'm a mere prototype that follows Dr. Yui's orders. Ever since I started supporting him, I've been unable to deal with my expanding thoughts. I need to perform a full scan at the lab after bringing Richard to the church. Something strange has been happening with my thought processes lately. No, not strange at all. Whether you demon or machine, it not matter. It's normal to feel relief when an important person is safe. An emblem or not, it not matter. We possess Richard because we like him, and we protect him because we want to. If he want to do something, we support. If he make mistake, we fix it. That's only natural when you care about someone. The way you say it, it sounds like you're trying to convince yourself. I do not share your opinion. I currently possess ethics programming. If it reflects human morals, then I agree with it. Whether it comes from him or Dr. Yui. I believe Richard will use his powers correctly for the benefit of the townsfolk. Yep, that because he good guy. About time I head to the church. Though they may be low threat, there are still wandering spirits prowling around here. We shouldn't stay here too long. Oh. Damage report. Damaged arm detected. Power bunker disabled. How? There was nothing there just a moment ago. This is... Projectile strike confirmed. Arm damage has reduced threat by 80%. Target trajectory of precision error of 0.003 millimeters. No harm to capture target. Good work. Splendid work from Dr. Yui as always. Did you really think some prototype could slip away from the likes of me? Your role is already over. Production of Jaggrain support model has already begun. These machines are the same model as Machina? That's right, they're Dr. Yui's latest model from the She series. Their abilities also far exceeded that of this prototype. Did you not notice the signal jamming field they're emitting? Their shooting ability is also superb. Eventually they'll be deployed by governments and MOW, filling the role of troops for the Messiah Project. They'll work as the little worker bees for their Arcana Angels. That's impossible. Dr. Yui made me primarily to support humans dealing with demons. I'm certain, absolutely certain that she wouldn't have made me for military use. Do you really believe that? What a helplessly naive robot. I knew Dr. Yui was right to use you to carry out that essential final adjustment. Machines don't need compassion for humans. Machines should be like machines and just follow orders. We don't need you for our project. She-00212. Secure the target. She-00213. 00214. Provide cover. Understood. Eliminating all threats. Beginning capture. Cut! Machina! Opening chest hatch core laser. Firing core laser. Severe damage detected. All functions lost, other than my left arm. Richard, I'm sorry. I couldn't protect you. Machina stopped moving. You should feel sorry. It was your battle data that allowed for the completion of these ones. With these degrading support robots and Arcana Angels, we'll achieve total world domination. The Messiah Project Delta. Humans will not fear the threat of demons. They'll coexist together without strife or discrimination. We'll have true peace. Don't give me that! That's nothing but simple tyrannical world conquest, and no different than to a dictatorship. The world of coexistence Richard wanted. No, that those three wanted wasn't something so cliched. Since Richard's unconscious, I'll say it for him. We won't let you have your way with the demon emblem. I won't let you lay even a single finger on Richard or Machina. Now, this is surprising. I didn't think you'd be able to wield that power while the emblem holder is unconscious. But enough of your bluffs. You should know what will happen to everyone around here if you use that power. That's not a power you use to protect something, little lady. It's simply a rampage of self-righteousness. She-00213, neutralize the threats in front of us. Understood. Firing core laser. Richard, hurry up. Open your eyes. At this rate, you'll... Kageyona turned into a shadow and melted away. Rather popular, aren't you, Father Richard? To think amnesia could turn you into such a model citizen. Knowing the person you used to be, it's comical seeing you so beloved. It really is like dealing with a whole different person. I'll put an end to that deceitful path. Machines, capture the target. Understood. Begin target capture. Comical? No. What's comical is how little you understand. My emblem isn't something to be given to for the kind of peace you're aiming to create. What? What happened? Where'd that man go? Speaking of, if the demons get driven into a corner by our emblem, can't Lilith just dispel it? Your plan has a fatal flaw there. Unknown. Fail log in working order. No jamming detected. Logs checked, but target suddenly disappeared. Concerning a mind-influencing boundary, not possible. Possibility of reality warp phenomenon, high. Causality modification? There's only one person, or rather, demon, who could do something that extraordinary. But that's impossible! She should be sealed underground at HQ. She shouldn't be able to use that kind of power. Don't tell me. That's just a pseudonym? Lilith is the reason behind that man's escape! Damn it! Have I been early duped? Richard, I really can't let you be. I'll wait for the right time to bring you down. For the sake of my Messiah Project Delta's completion. You like it here, huh? Do you miss Eden? Welcome home, Richard. Do things proceed the way you want them to? Yeah, I want to thank you for that. Thank you for saving me before. I really thought I was done for there. After being defeated by Ozaki, I thought for sure our plans were going to come to nothing. Because my physical body's sealed, I put everything I had into this mental form. But I'm glad I made it in time. I might not have been able to rescue you if Nina's emblem hadn't manifested. Ironic. I've been doing everything I can to get rid of that emblem on her, and yet that's what saved me in the end. But now, he knows the truth. I have to ask the impossible of you more and more from now on. I don't mind. I can't allow that organization's fools to defile Michitaka's ideals any further. He literally put his life on the line for the true Messiah Project. Let's bring about his dream together. And Richard, are you ready for this? I am. Begin the counterattack. Yep. Our Richard is actually Aki. The original Richard is conspiring with Lilith for the sake of the true Messiah Project. So, the secret door in the Abyss in Shrift 1, it has to be Richard in there, and he has to be in there because it's clearly stated that Shrift 2 will not have a good end for Richard. So, with his bad end, he must end up sealed in that abyss, just like the fox. Lots gonna happen before this is over. Iki, you killed Michitaka? Yeah, he didn't understand our lofty goals. Not that I expected much out of him in the first place. The world can't be changed without sacrifice. What's born out of the history of mankind, and what we're trying to accomplish here is on that scale. We're about to use the emblem to execute the Messiah Project, and he would have gotten in the way. True enough. He probably would have been enough of an obstacle to the Messiah Project you talk about. Enough that you had to kill him. But Aki, I actually think we should strive for the ideal he wished for. Which is why I'm afraid I'll be entrusting Lilith's emblem to someone other than you. The emblem! What happened? What did you do? Only keeping a promise to Michitaka. I said I'd move to execute this plan should you get out of control. That's right, Michitaka knew. He knew about your contract with Lilith and about your interest in the emblem. That's why I moved to get a contract with Lilith a step ahead of you. The contents of the contract is one part of the emblem. That's right. You can't use the emblem. The instant you use it, your soul will be devoured by an evil deity of the abyss, as per the terms of the contract. Look, the signs are starting to show. You're about to become a formless monster. You'll shed that body like a husk. Damn it! You bastard! I'll be devoured by an evil deity? Don't fuck with me. You won't get up so easy doing this. You're right. I'm now contracted to Lilith. I'll be going to the same place as you sooner or later. Demon emblems mustn't be held of humans with polluted ideals, I guess. They belong to those with more pure minds. So Michitaka and I took a gamble. We'd rob you of your body and name, and you'll live with the demon emblem as someone who is not you. And later, well, there's not much point explaining it to the current you. Please don't thrash around too much. I still need to use that body. Hold it, Richard! I will not be devoured! That's how it is. I've got an idea. Still in the research phase, but under the circumstances, I've got no choice. I'll take over your body. I'm not going to let you remove me from this world. And the plot thickens. Makina, it can't be. Mass-produced She-Series robots, Messiah Project Delta. That man, those plans. Richard, you really not remember anything? I don't know how you got back here after I blacked out in Imbo. I realized and left Emblem I saw you sleeping in your room. What on earth happened? I don't know. I don't remember anything after we were attacked by lovers either. But you remember Makina. Not Akinama's son, Nina, or even Kana's, who's always in the main hall, seems to know when I got back. But Ozaki will probably come to capture me again before putting his plan into action. I need to be ready for him by the time that happens. I won't let him have his way with this Messiah Project Delta. Oh, there you are! Okay, so we can do the quest. Alright. Well, we'll deal with that later. That's enough for now.